Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on with these chart patterns? That is the question I have for everybody today. So let me just show you something. This is Plug, obviously. Look at its chart pattern. AMC, same chart pattern. Roku, same chart pattern. And then the SPY. They all copy the SPY. And the SPY is evil. So, let me just break something down. So, look at this morning. News comes out this morning. Inflation, 40-year high. Market sells. Huge sell. I mean, this is a huge sell candle on Plug. 23, so let's just say $1. That's a pretty big pullback. So, and then you look at AMC. 1860. So this ain't as bad. It's only 60 cents. Roku, that's pretty big. $3, actually $4, $4 pullback. And then the SPY, huge pullback. So I'm thinking to myself this morning, I'm like, all right, I see this huge pullback. I'm like, it's definitely going to sell hard. So I started shorting. I shorted here. And then I put an order to short at 22.30, 22.40, 22.60. And I'm like, if it even gets to 22.60 at the open, it'd be cool, but I doubt it's going to get there. Market opens. It just rips. And it rips even higher. And it goes higher and higher and higher. All of a sudden it gets up here. So at this point I'm 400 shares short. I'm like, alright. So I add 500 shares. Right around the 23.05. So now my average is like 22.68, I believe, 900 shares. And I was like, all right, if this breaks over this little pivot right here, I gotta cut it. Huge green candle. I'm like, I gotta cut it. So I cut it, took the loss, another loss. $468.14. But let me walk you through this. So I cut the trade. I'm done at this point. Pulls back, shoots even higher. I'm like, all right. I was just talking about my last video last night. This 23.31. That's the next high. So if you're looking at the SPY, looking at AMC, looking at Roku, everything's following the SPY. Everything. To a T. I mean, today, every candle is identical to the SPY. So, when I say I trade patterns, I don't have the SPY up, but I can already tell you that I know what the SPY is doing just by watching this stock, AMC, Roku, it doesn't matter. I can tell you what the stock's going to be doing. So, it rips even, so it starts ripping even higher. I'm like, alright, obviously we're going higher. So I'm just sitting on the sidelines. So another green candle. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, here we go. Huge sell candle. So if this isn't playing with your emotions at this point, which way do you go? Do you go long or do you go short? I don't know. So I just didn't trade the rest of the day. So we have this huge sell candle. Huge sell candle. You get the gist. Next candle sells off even harder. And then it finally closes the day right back where it started. Like, I'm really, really good usually at trading Plug. I've had a lot of hot streaks with it. Usually I can read the stock. I know exactly what it's going to do. But even if I'm like really good at reading it, like say I'm short biased like I was this morning, and then you have to adapt, like I say, which is fine. So you see this, and you're like, okay, this is definitely a long. and then they trap everybody, and then they slam it back to the shorts, and it ends up right where it came from. Like, to me, this is harder trading than trading sideways. There's no clear direction. Like, there's no direction. AMC, same thing. This right here looks super strong. Roku, super strong, and then it just sells. Like, this is so hard to trade. So the only good thing is something I've noticed. Is we're starting to see that noon, 10 o'clock till noon, the reversal. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, if these things are going to do something crazy like this again. But if I see any kind of buying in the morning, I am not shorting this until, I don't know, maybe until it hits resistance. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this, but today it's just crazy. If you traded this today and you made money, congratulations. But for me, I don't know what's going on with the market, but this sideways action. Let me get rid of a couple of these. I mean, like, this is just, it's just craziness. AMC, not as bad. Roku looks just like AMC. It's not as bad. But wow, like, this is just wild. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't really got. I'm just kind of like shell shock on like how these markets are moving these days. It's like, in my eyes, it's pretty hard trading. I mean, just from the swings to the pivots to now we're long to now we're getting slammed short. Like, to jump in the trade and to have confidence, like, all of a sudden, like today, you know, like, oh yeah, we're long, and then they just give the whole move back. Like this, we're long, they give it all back. Like, long or short, this is pretty damn hard to trade, in my eyes. Maybe this is some people's style of trading, but like Roku, I mean, good lord. I don't know if the market doesn't know the direction it wants to go, but yeah. Leave me a comment down below if you kind of feel the same way. But yeah, it's definitely another wild ride for diesel again. But I haven't blown the count up. We're still in the green. But I don't know. It's getting trickier. So I guess until next time, traders. Peace.